It's been 3 days since my breakdown. John says I needed some fresh air, so he moved us into this summer home for a few months so I can clear my head. The wallpaper is dull, enough to confuse the eye in following, pronounced enough to constantly irritate and provoke study. And when you follow the lame, uncertain curves for a little distance, they suddenly commit suicide. Plunge off at outrageous angles, destroy themselves in unheard of contradictions.
Knock, knock. How's my little honey bear doing? Whoa. A woman shouldn't be riding in your condition. You know what the doctor said.
But it's the only thing that's keeping me sane. Never mind. Can we change the wallpaper? It's absolutely hideous.
No, because if I change the wallpaper, then I'll have to replace the hardwood floor and so on.
Days have turned into weeks. All I have is my wallpaper. On pattern like this, by daylight, there is a lack of sequence, a defiance of law that is constant irritants and unreliable enough and infuriating enough, but the pattern is torturing. At night, in any kind of light, in twilight, candlelight, lamplight, and worst of all, moonlight, it becomes sparse. The outside pattern, I mean, and the woman behind it is plain as day. Life has become much more exciting than it used to be. You see, I have something more to expect, to look forward to watch. The wallpaper. I am feeling ever so much better. I don't sleep much at night, for it is so interesting to watch the developments on my paper. I really have discovered at last, through watching so much at night. When it changes so, I have finally found out the front pattern does move. And no wonder, the woman behind shakes it. The woman behind shakes it. I watch out my window and I see the woman in the wallpaper creeping around the garden. She is free to roam. I've watched John when he did not know I was looking and come into the room suddenly on the most innocent excuses, and I've caught him several times looking at my paper. Weeks go by and all I have is the woman in my paper. I have found out another funny thing, but shan't say tell it this time. It does not do to trust people too much. The woman in the paper is trying to get out, and I need to help her. What if John tries to put me in there with her? I'll never get out. I need to help her escape.
Knock, knock. How's my little honey bear doing? Oh my God.
I set her free, my honey bear dearest.